Welcome back to another episode of Brainwaves. In today's video, we will dive deep into the fascinating history of the Pilgrims. Who were they, and what were their motivations? Join us as we uncover the remarkable journey and the significant impact they made in shaping the early foundation of America. In Section 1, Religious Descent, we explore the factors that led the Pilgrims to seek separation from the Church of England. The early 17th century was a time of religious turmoil in England, where the Church of England held significant influence and required adherence from its members. However, a group of English Separatists known as the Pilgrims disagreed with many aspects of the Church's teachings and practices. They believed in a more individualistic approach to faith and yearned for religious freedom, unrestricted by the traditions of the Church and the government. In Section 2, Journey to the Netherlands, we uncover the Pilgrims' decision to escape to the Netherlands in search of religious freedom. Facing religious persecution in England, the Pilgrims embarked on a treacherous journey to the Netherlands in 1608. They settled in the city of Leiden, where they found more religious tolerance and an opportunity to practice their faith freely. Life in the Netherlands brought new challenges, but the Pilgrims remained steadfast in their pursuit of religious liberty, fostering a tight-knit community that would later play a crucial role in their next chapter. In Section 3, Voyage on the Mayflower and Establishment of Plymouth Colony, we delve into the momentous journey of the Pilgrims on the Mayflower and their subsequent establishment of the Plymouth Colony. After facing difficulties and economic challenges in the Netherlands, the Pilgrims sought a fresh start in the New World. In 1620, they set sail on the Mayflower, enduring harsh conditions and a grueling journey across the Atlantic. Finally, they reached the shores of what is now Massachusetts, where they established the Plymouth Colony, marking one of the earliest English settlements in North America. Their resilience and determination laid the foundation for future colonies and the eventual shaping of the United States. In Section 1, Religious Persecution in England, we explore the historical context leading up to the Pilgrims' quest for religious freedom. During the early 17th century, England was governed by the Church of England, which imposed strict religious conformity and persecuted those who sought to break away from its doctrines. The Pilgrims, as English Separatists, faced opposition from the Church and the government due to their beliefs and desire to practice their faith independently. This section sheds light on the challenges and religious intolerance they encountered, which ultimately propelled them to seek liberation in a new land. In Section 2, Pilgrims' Beliefs and Separation, we dive into the core beliefs and motivations of the Pilgrims. Rejecting the authority of the Church of England, they sought a more individualistic approach to their faith. They believed in a direct relationship with God and wanted to worship and practice their religion independently, free from the interference of the Church or the government. This section explores the factors that led to their separation from the established religious institutions and the development of their distinct religious identity. In Section 3, Quest for Religious Freedom, we delve into the Pilgrims' arduous journey in search of a land where they could freely practice their faith. Faced with religious persecution in England, they embarked on a courageous quest to find a place where they could worship without constraints. This section explores their decision to leave their homeland, their perilous voyage across the Atlantic on the Mayflower, and their ultimate goal of establishing a colony where they could exercise their religious freedom without fear of reprisal. It's a story of resilience, determination, and the unwavering pursuit of liberty. In Section 1, Religious Dissatisfaction in England, we explore the factors that led the Pilgrims to seek religious freedom beyond the boundaries of their homeland. The Pilgrims were dissatisfied with the religious practices and restrictions imposed by the Church of England, which hindered their ability to worship and practice their faith freely. They yearned for a place where they could follow their religious convictions without interference or persecution, setting in motion a series of events that would eventually lead them to leave England in search of a new home. In Section 2, Relocation to the Netherlands, we delve into the Pilgrims' decision to move to the Netherlands in their pursuit of religious freedom. In 1608, after facing religious persecution in England, a group of Pilgrims relocated to the city of Leiden in the Netherlands. The Netherlands provided a more tolerant environment, allowing them to practice their faith and live according to their beliefs. This section explores their time in the Netherlands, the challenges they faced, and the community they built during their stay. In Section 3, Decision to establish a new colony in America, we uncover the Pilgrims' ultimate choice to venture across the Atlantic and establish a new colony. While the Netherlands offered them religious freedom, they faced challenges in terms of language, culture, and economic stability. Dreaming of a place where they could preserve their English identity and establish a community based on their religious principles, the Pilgrims decided to embark on a risky journey to the New World. This section explores their motivations, preparations, and the momentous decision to establish a new colony in America. In Section 1, The Voyage Begins, we delve into the momentous journey embarked upon by the Pilgrims aboard the Mayflower. In 1620, they set sail from Plymouth, England, with 102 passengers on board. This section explores their motivations, preparations, and the anticipation that filled the air as they bid farewell to their homeland. As they embarked on this perilous voyage, they carried with them the hopes and dreams of establishing a new life of religious freedom in a faraway land. In Section 2, Challenges and Hardships on the Mayflower, we uncover the obstacles faced by the Pilgrims during their arduous journey across the Atlantic. The Mayflower voyage was a treacherous and grueling experience, lasting for over 2 months. This section explores the cramped conditions on board the ship, the inclement weather and storms they encountered, and the sickness that plagued many passengers. We highlight the resilience and determination of the Pilgrims as they endured these hardships and remained steadfast in their pursuit of a new life in America. In Section 3, Arrival at Plymouth, Massachusetts, we explore the significant moment when the Pilgrims finally reached their destination. After enduring a challenging journey on the Mayflower, they arrived at Plymouth, Massachusetts, in the late fall of 1620. This section highlights the excitement and relief felt by the Pilgrims as they set foot on the new land. It also touches upon the difficulties they faced upon arrival, such as harsh weather, limited resources, and the need to build a settlement from scratch. We delve into their tireless efforts to establish the Plymouth Colony, a foundational step in the history of English settlements in North America. In Section 1, Arrival in Massachusetts, we explore the historic moment when the Pilgrims arrived in what is now present-day Massachusetts. After a challenging journey on the Mayflower, they reached the shores of Cape Cod in November 1620. This section highlights the initial interactions with the Native Americans and the search for a suitable location to establish their settlement. We delve into the natural beauty of the land, the sense of hope and anticipation felt by the Pilgrims, and their first steps in building a new life in America. In Section 2, Establishing the Plymouth Colony, we delve into the determined efforts of the Pilgrims to build a thriving community in the new land. Facing harsh winter conditions, limited resources, and unfamiliar territory, the Pilgrims persevered to establish the Plymouth Colony. This section explores their collaboration with the Native Americans, the construction of their homes and other essential structures, and the establishment of a self-governing system known as the Mayflower Compact. We highlight the resilience, adaptability, and resourcefulness displayed by the Pilgrims as they laid the foundation for one of the first English settlements in North America. In Section 3, Significance of the Plymouth Colony, we uncover the lasting impact and significance of the Plymouth Colony in American history. The establishment of the Plymouth Colony not only marked one of the first successful English settlements in North America, but it also became a symbol of perseverance, self-governance, and religious freedom. This section explores the influence of the Plymouth Colony on future colonies and the development of democratic principles in America. We discuss its role in the founding of the United States and its enduring legacy as a beacon of hope and opportunity for future settlers. And that's a wrap for our exploration into the world of the Pilgrims. We hope you enjoyed discovering the history and significance of this remarkable group. Their quest for religious freedom, their voyage on the Mayflower, and the establishment of Plymouth Colony paved the way for future settlers and set the stage for the foundation of the United States as we know it today. The Pilgrim story is a testament to resilience, courage, and the pursuit of liberty. Join us next time on Brainwaves for more fascinating journeys into the depths of human history.